Everyone bows and curtsies to the king, and no one moves a limb, a muscle, when Camilla passes.
The ability to have somebody who is kind of epitomizes what you think your country stands for.
After years of tension and conflict, Camilla's removal from Buckingham Palace seems to have become a reality. Princess Anne reportedly made a revealing comment that triggered the decision. Though Anne hasn't directly expressed hostility, there are growing signs that Princess Kate shares a similar stance on Camilla, further supporting the move. So how did things get to this point? What roles are Princess Anne and Kate playing behind the scenes? Join us as we look into Princess Anne's shocking revelation and the brewing tension behind the palace doors that has sent Queen Camilla packing. Tension in the palace. The royal family is not as perfect as it may seem in films. Behind the scenes, there are careful efforts to maintain a good public image, but also hidden tensions and struggles for power. Family members often have to balance their personal feelings with their responsibilities to the crown. The media constantly watches them, making sure that every action is examined. The pressure to uphold family loyalty and public duty can create challenges, and sometimes this leads to conflicts and tension within the royal family. These behind-the-scenes struggles are a far cry from the glamorous image often portrayed. This time, it seems that the princesses are at loggerheads with the queen consort. Camilla and Princess Anne are at the forefront of the whole dispute. Lately, Anne has stepped out to voice her views about the queen, and she doesn't seem to be mincing words at all. Apparently, Anne believes that Camilla is unfit to rule the British monarchy as queen. As such, she urges everyone not to refer to her as queen. This view comes from the notion that Camilla and her brother, King Charles, were having an affair while Lady Diana was still alive. But then, could it be all that? From the history books, we've heard numerous scandal stories surrounding royals, such as King George IV's marriage to the Catholic widow Maria Fitzherbert, King Henry VIII's pursuit of a male heir that led him to initiate the English Reformation to annul his marriage to Catherine of Aragon, and many more. So it's safe to say that very few royals have a clean closet back at the palace. How is it that Princess Anne's view of Camilla is different? We'll get to that, but first, let's get an overview of what the British royal family is like. You should know that while the royal family might have a polished image in the eyes of the public, they have a lot of dark truths and have long been a hotbed of tension and power struggles. The fact that they are able to maintain the stance that everything is fine amongst them is what makes them a topic of interest for many. The drama surrounding the British royal family is far from new. It dates back many generations. From deep-rooted rivalries and scandalous affairs to whispered betrayals and hidden feuds, history has witnessed it all. Yet, the latest chapter in the royal saga is one that no one could have predicted. At the heart of this new controversy are King Charles, Camilla, the princes, the princesses, and almost the entire royal family. Their every move is being closely watched by the public. From their public appearances to even the smallest exchanges of glances, every detail is being analyzed for any signs of tension. This constant scrutiny has sparked a never-ending cycle of speculation, creating rumors about alliances, grudges, and even power struggles that unfold behind the palace walls. The public's thirst for royal drama is clear, and the royals are well aware of it. That's why they've carefully crafted their public image over the years. However, despite the elegant exterior, all is not as pristine as it seems within Buckingham Palace. It's fair to say the cracks in the royal family became more apparent with Camilla's rise from being Charles's controversial partner to becoming his queen consort. Her rise didn't just cause a split in public opinion. It led to resentment among members of the royal family themselves. This resentment is at the core of the current issues we are seeing, and it's what we will dive into here. Adding fuel to this already tense situation are Harry and Meghan. Their exit from royal duties has further intensified the public's obsession with the royals. Their recent interviews, often critical of the family, only complicate the monarchy's efforts to uphold its polished image. Despite the royal family's ability to maintain an outwardly united front, conflict is no stranger to them. But what we are witnessing today seems far deeper than the usual royal tensions. What once seemed like normal family disagreements has escalated into a much more profound and impactful issue. The situation is now something that could potentially reshape the royal family as we know it. At the center of this conflict lies Princess Anne. Apparently, she has made a shocking revelation about Camilla, pointing her out as one of the threats to the royal system. This revelation has made the monarchy reconsider Camilla's position in the system. Hence, they've come to a conclusion to remove her from the royal family. The current situation at Buckingham Palace is anything but straightforward. With numerous potential outcomes, even those watching from the outside struggle to follow the rapidly unfolding events. It has become increasingly clear that within the royal family there are members who may not fully support or respect Camilla's role as queen consort. Despite the family's polished public image, tensions regarding her position have started to emerge, causing speculation about the future of the monarchy and the dynamics within it. From the past accounts, Princess Anne and Princess Kate are more peaceful and duty-conscious members of the royal family. While Anne spends most of her time fulfilling royal duties, Kate is considered the most stable presence in the family and rarely engages in controversy. So how did this duo come to play a hand in Camilla's welfare in Buckingham Palace? This is the part where things start to get interesting. When examining the relationships within Buckingham Palace, you can clearly admit that Camilla and Princess Anne aren't exactly the best of buddies. In fact, it's not just Camilla. Princess Anne's stern beliefs and no-nonsense attitude often make it difficult for her to form close bonds within the family. Her strong principles and commitment to duty have guided her throughout her royal career, and it's this dedication that has earned her a respected place in the family. Due to her approach, every member recognizes her contributions and accords her the respect she has rightfully earned over the years. But then, the problem is that while Anne's approach towards her duties has been commendable, she has proven herself to be an extremist when it comes to the affairs of the monarch. That being said, Princess Anne is always determined to get rid of any obstacle that might pose a threat to the royal family. Princess Anne has expressed strong reservations about Queen Camilla's position and her suitability as queen consort. She revealed concerns about Camilla's influence over King Charles and her controversial past, particularly her role in the tumultuous relationship between Charles and the late Princess Diana. As it stands, in the eyes of Anne, the threat that the royal family faces is the queen consort Camilla. This view of hers became known to us right after the confrontation she had with Queen Camilla at the coronation dinner. From how heated the quarrel was, it became clear that Camilla's influence had long declined in the eyes of the royals. While it's quite uncertain how far back the tension had been brewing, we were able to see just how deep the fault lines within the family ran as Charles ascended the throne. But is it only Princess Anne that seems to stand against Camilla? The controversies surrounding the queen consort, Camilla. Camilla, queen consort of the United Kingdom, has been a figure surrounded by controversy for much of her life, particularly due to her relationship with King Charles III and its impact on his first marriage to Princess Diana. Over the years, she has faced both criticism and praise, but her past continues to shape public perception. The most well-known controversy surrounding Camilla is her long-standing affair with Charles, while he was married to Princess Diana. The relationship between Charles and Camilla began before his marriage to Diana, and despite Charles marrying Diana in 1981, the affair continued. This caused a great deal of strain in the royal marriage and led to much public scrutiny. Diana herself famously referred to Camilla as the third person in her marriage, and the media often depicted Camilla as the cause of the royal marriage's breakdown. In 1994, Charles admitted to the affair in a televised interview with Jonathan Dimbleby. This admission of infidelity was a bombshell at the time and further damaged both his and Camilla's public reputations. The public's reaction to Camilla was deeply negative, as many people, particularly Diana's supporters, viewed her as the reason for the royal divorce in 1996. For many years, Camilla was not popular in the UK. The British public had a strong attachment to Princess Diana, and Camilla was often seen as the woman who had broken up the beloved royal marriage. It wasn't until after Diana's tragic death in 1997 that the public began to soften its view of Camilla. However, her reputation remained tarnished, and she was rarely seen in public during the early years of her relationship with Charles. As Charles and Camilla's relationship became more public, many people still viewed her as a divisive figure. Although she was often seen at royal events, her presence was met with mixed feelings from the public, particularly those who felt loyal to Diana's memory. It wasn't until her marriage to Charles in 2005 that the royal family made an effort to officially recognize Camilla's role, with Camilla being given the title of Princess Consort instead of Queen Consort, as it was felt that the British public was not yet ready to accept her as the Queen. The decision to call Camilla Princess Consort rather than Queen Consort was another controversy that added to the ongoing discussions about her role in the royal family. When Charles ascended to the throne in 2022, it was announced that Camilla would become Queen Consort, a move that was met with mixed reactions. Some Diana supporters who still felt strongly about the past expressed their displeasure with Camilla assuming the title of Queen Consort, arguing that she was not a suitable replacement for Diana. Although the decision to give her the title of Queen was officially made by Charles, it continued to stir debates in the media. For many people, especially those who had admired Diana, the idea of Camilla taking on the role of Queen was seen as a betrayal of Diana's legacy. Over time, Camilla has tried to forge her own path within the royal family, often focusing on charity work and her public duties. She has supported various causes, such as literacy programs and animal welfare, and has built her own reputation as a charity patron. Despite this, her past has continued to cast a shadow over her actions, as critics remain skeptical of her role and motives. In recent years, Camilla has worked to be seen as a positive figure within the royal family. Her charity work, particularly in supporting victims of domestic violence, has helped improve her public image. She has also worked to distance herself from the controversial aspects of her past, focusing on her charitable efforts and public duties. However, despite these efforts, there remain some people who continue to view her with skepticism, especially those who feel that the royal family's history with Diana has been swept under the rug. In addition to the real-life controversies, Camilla's image has been further shaped by her portrayals in the media, particularly in films and television. Shows like The Crown have dramatized her affair with Charles and its impact on Diana, continuing to bring the controversy to the forefront of public discussion. These portrayals have often depicted Camilla as a manipulative figure, which has only added to the public's mixed feelings about her. Her portrayal in the media has often been a source of tension, with critics claiming that it does not fully capture her charitable work or the person she has become. However, the reality of her past cannot be ignored, and the continued focus on her relationship with Charles and Diana's tragic death ensures that Camilla remains a divisive figure. As Queen Consort, Camilla has worked to establish herself as an important member of the royal family, yet her legacy is still linked to her past. Public opinion about her continues to be influenced by the history of her relationship with Charles, as well as her role in the breakdown of his marriage to Diana. However, with time, some people have come to accept Camilla's role in the royal family, recognizing that she has grown into her position. While controversies surrounding her past will likely continue to persist, it is clear that Camilla has played a crucial role in shaping the modern monarchy. Her story is one of redemption and perseverance, as she has worked to shed her controversial past and build a new future for herself in the royal family. Despite the controversies, she has continued to serve her royal duties and support charitable causes, making her a key figure in the British monarchy today. Camilla's life and role in the royal family have been marked by controversy. From her affair with Charles to her role as Queen Consort, her legacy remains complicated. However, her dedication to charity work and her position within the royal family show that she has worked hard to reshape her image over time. The controversies surrounding her will likely continue, but they are part of a larger story of a woman who has navigated a complex and often challenging path. What are your thoughts? Do you think Princess Anne has justifiable grounds against Camilla? Let us know what you think in the comments section. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click the following video shown on your screen. You will enjoy it.